Today we are transforming a tired, cramped bathroom into a space that exudes style, functionality, and relaxation. And we're gonna do it all on a budget. Now this bathroom is attached to my daughter's bedroom. I haven't done anything to it for years. There are a lot of things I absolutely love about this bathroom. I love the travertine tile, the wall color is beautiful and bright, and the vanity and countertop is classic and timeless. A few things that we are going to change in this space is the dark shower curtain. The shower curtain and the shower curtain rings are so dark and gloomy. The dark brown is much too somber for this space. The tub has some chipped paint and some little divots. It's always been there and it has always bothered me, so we are definitely going to fix that. There are some chips along the edge and also on the bottom of the tub. I don't love the color of the mirror, and in general, this space needs some accessories and decorative items. It's just too plain. So let's start off by clearing out this space. The first thing to go is that shower curtain and shower curtain rings. So I took that down. I'm also taking down the plastic liner that's behind it. We're gonna get a new one of those. By taking down this shower curtain, it makes this space immediately feel bigger and brighter. Now we need a whole bunch of new items to go in this space. So let's go on a shopping trip. We're gonna head on over to Home Goods, and the first thing that we're gonna look for is a new shower curtain. I found this white shower curtain with sage green scalloped edging. It's high quality, and the best part is that it was only $19.99. The sage green accent along the edging is my color inspiration for this space. You can find color inspiration in so many areas, and today we are taking it from this shower curtain. So what we're gonna do is now head on over to the towel section. I found a package of 2 hand towels that coordinate beautifully with the green edging on the shower curtain. These towels have a botanical design, they're very soft and plush, and they were only $12.99. Updating your bathroom accessories is an easy, cheap way to make your space feel brand new. So we've got our shower curtain, we've got our towels. Now we're gonna get some countertop accessories. I'm going to get a soap dish. This soap dish has gold edging along the bottom, and it has the scalloped edge, which coordinates perfectly with this scalloped edge that we have on our shower curtain. And next to the soap dish was a toothbrush holder. Again, it's got this gold banding along the bottom and the scalloped edging on the top. These accessories are also going to introduce a metallic color. We're gonna be using gold in here, no surprise there. But accessories like this are a great way to bring in some pattern or color. The last countertop accessory that we need is a soap dispenser. So I headed over to Ross and I found this last soap dispenser with a gold pump was only $6.99. It will harmonize with the other accessories because of its neutral color scheme and classic shape. Here are the old shower curtain rings. They're too dark for the space. We need some new ones. By the shower curtains were some shower curtain rings at Home Goods. They have a circular marble detail on the shower curtain ring. It's classy and elegant. These rings will coordinate with the other color scheme that I'm going for in this space, and the marble gives it a sense of elegance. And then one more thing I'm going to get at Home Goods is a shower curtain liner. We need a new one. These are always affordable. This one was only $6.99. We want to protect our shower curtains, so a shower curtain liner is essential. Artwork is another way to update your space in a hurry. Because our color inspiration is sage, I want to keep with that, but I also want to introduce some other shades of green and some other bright pops of color. And we can do that through artwork. This artwork is from my website, and I absolutely love these 2 prints. They are vibrant in color, they are cheerful, and I have 2 girls. So the 2 girls in this print are going to be perfect for this space. Now that we have everything, let's put the whole vision together. I'm gonna lay it out on my countertop so I can see exactly what I have. You can see how we have a cohesive color scheme. The green edging matches the green in the towels and the green in the artwork. The scallop from the shower curtain coordinates with the scallop detail on the soap dish and the toothbrush holder, and the soap dish coordinates with the soap dispenser lid. Now that we have everything ready, it is time to start this bathroom transformation. Now we are going to start by repairing the tub. This tub has those chips in the paint and the divots. It's always been there ever since we purchased this house, and it's always bothered me, but I haven't done anything about it, mainly because I didn't know how to repair it. So we are going to be using some DWIL tub and tile paint. I've never done this, so we're doing this together. This paint is perfect for a beginner or any kind of DIYer, but it's also great for an expert because it has everything you need to repair the paint. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean this tub very thoroughly. We don't want any dirt or scum or anything on the tub. Then I sanded the chipped areas. There's sandpaper that comes with the paint. I sanded these chipped areas as smooth as possible. I want to make sure there is no rust in these areas and that everything is clean, prepped, and ready to be painted. Another thing that comes with the paint is some painter's tape and this really cool combination of tape and plastic. The worst part of painting is the prep work. I think anybody that does that knows that the worst part is just getting everything ready. So this tape is so cool. All I had to do was tape it along the edge of my tub and onto the floor, and then I could straighten out the plastic, which protected the shower surround tile and also the tile on the floor. Now we're going to get our paint ready, and the only thing we have to do is take this little bottle of hardener and squeeze the whole thing into the paint. It comes with a stirring stick, and so I stirred the hardener and the paint together thoroughly. You want to make sure everything is well combined. I poured my paint into a painter's tray, and then I took the roller that came with the paint and I began to paint the tub. I am painting every part of this tub, the outside, the top, and the inside. You don't want to miss any areas, so be thorough with this step. Once I finish rolling on the paint for this first coat, I let it dry. Now you can just continue to add more coats of paint using this roller, but I personally like the look of a paint sprayer. So for the next coat, I got my paint sprayer and I simply added my paint to the paint sprayer. This paint is water-based, so if there is any overspray, I can clean that up easily. I made sure that every inch of the tub was covered in the paint, and then I let it dry for 2 hours. Another thing that I love about this paint is the low odor. Sometimes when you paint a room, it just smells so bad. Well, this didn't have that paint smell, which makes this paint ideal for painting indoors. I actually ended up doing 3 total coats of paint, so I went in and did my final coat with the paint sprayer. Once this tub was completely saturated in the paint, I let it cure for 24 hours. It does take 7 days to dry completely, but that's okay with me. I want to make sure that this paint is sufficiently cured, durable, and long-lasting, which we will achieve after 7 days. Now it's time for the big reveal. This is my favorite part, is pulling down all of the plastic and pulling up the painter's tape so I can see how beautiful everything looks. You cannot see any of those damaged areas. Any of those areas that had that chip paint, it's now completely gone. Everything is smooth, it's clean. This tub looks brand new, and it was so much more affordable than purchasing a new tub or having to pay for a professional to refinish this for you. Let's do a quick paint comparison between our DWIL paint and Rust-Oleum tub and tile paint. These paints are virtually the same price, but you get more paint for the money over the Rust-Oleum paint. The odor comparison is astounding. I opened the Rust-Oleum lid and just about passed out. It smelled so strong. I love the DWIL paint and how it's low odor. I'm going to paint the DWIL paint on one side of the tile and the Rust-Oleum paint on the other side to test drying time. After an hour of dry time, the DWIL paint was fully dry, but the Rust-Oleum side was still tacky. You can see fingerprints on the Rust-Oleum side. Dry time was much quicker on the DWIL paint. Of course, both packages came with the paint and activator.
But DWIL also provides a paintbrush, tape with plastic, sanding paper, and a stirring stick for roughly the same price. In my mind, there's no comparison. DWIL paint is the hands down winner.
I will leave a link to DWIL in my description box so you can head on over to their website and check out all the amazing paint options that they have. All right, so now that we are done with our tub, let's move on to the mirror. Now the mirror was dark, it was dated. I did love the frame, all the detail on it was so pretty, and we don't need to purchase another mirror. We have one that fits in that space perfectly, so we are just going to update it with some spray paint. So what I did was I got some butcher paper and blue painter's tape so that the mirror was protected. I took the mirror outside and I sprayed the frame in some white gloss Rust-Oleum spray paint. I made sure that the entire frame was completely saturated in the spray paint. I painted the top and the sides in the paint. Once it was 100% saturated in the paint, I let it dry for 1 hour. Once everything was dry, I removed the blue painter's tape and the paper to reveal our bright, fresh, and clean looking mirror. I simply hung it right back where it was in the first place. The frame of the mirror in this fresh, bright white color brightens up this space. We no longer have a dark, heavy frame looming on the wall. You can still see all of the gorgeous ornate detail on the frame, but the white paint makes it feel fresh and clean. Another super quick, easy way to freshen up a space in a hurry and on a budget is by simply swapping out your hardware. Now my vanity has some mismatched hardware. I don't know why, but it is mismatched. There are some pulls on the doors that are silver and they're more contemporary, and then I've got knobs down on the drawer and they're circular and they're in this antique bronze. The color doesn't coordinate and the design style does not coordinate either. So what I'm gonna do is get some pulls that I already had. These are lucite and gold pulls. I have them all throughout my house. I ordered them on Amazon. So after I had these pulls removed, I simply attached these brand new pulls, which were the perfect size, to the doors. Once the pulls were on, I moved down to the knobs. Again, these knobs I already have. Can you see? Look, I've got them right there. They're right here in my dining room. These are the same knobs. So I removed the antiqued knobs and replaced them with these gold knobs. Now the gold on the pulls and the gold on the knobs coordinate. They look like a set and definitely coordinate together design-wise now. Another item that I am going to repurpose are some frames. Now a month ago, we completely redid the foyer. I added a gorgeous wallpaper mural to the wall. I trimmed out this entire wall. I added wainscoting to the bottom. We repainted and it looks stunning. But what was there before was a large mirror with some framed artwork on either side. Now I have these leftover frames that I'm not using. And I actually love these frames. They're mirrored and they're the perfect shade of gold. So all I'm going to do is simply remove those ginger jar prints that were in there in the first place. I took those out and I replaced them with our gorgeous watercolor prints from my website. This is an affordable option for me because I'm not going out and purchasing new frames. I'm simply repurposing frames I already had. I'm just simply hanging them in another room. Originally, there was nothing above the toilet. It was just a blank space. So this is a perfect area to add our artwork. I hung these up and the prints fit perfectly. They are the center of the room and they also bring in that pop of color, which we want in this space. If you like home decor, DIYs, interior design tips, room transformations like this, then you have come to the right place. I post weekly videos and I would love to share those with you, so make sure that you are subscribed so you won't miss an episode. Okay, so now it is time, you guys, to hang up that shower curtain. This is going to be such a huge transformation. I can't wait for you to see it. So I'm going to take those marble rings and I'm going to thread it through the shower curtain and also that plastic liner, because again, we want to protect our shower curtain itself because it's fabric and we don't want it to get wet or dirty. The shower curtain swap and the shower curtain ring swap, in my opinion, was the biggest transformation in this room. You guys, look where we started from. This dark shower curtain, it's going bye-bye, and we are going to enjoy this brand new bright white shower curtain with this gorgeous scalloped sage green edging. I love the marble circles on the shower rings. They add a touch of class to an otherwise mundane part of the bathroom. It's time to hang up our hand towels. Remember these pretty sage hand towels? Oh, I just love the botanicals on them. I'm going to hang one next to the sink, and then I'm also going to hang one on the towel bar. Before I do that, I'm going to add some bright white towels to the towel bar. I love using white towels in a bathroom. It just feels so clean and fresh. And to add that pop of color, I'm going to drape my towel. I simply just folded it into thirds and I laid it over the center of the two white large bath towels. Since we don't have a whole lot of color in here, adding these pops of green in the form of the hand towels can tie the room together visually. Because we have a bit of a gap between the top of the toilet and the art print, I'm going to add a floral arrangement. My art prints are scenes from the outdoors, and they have flowers and greenery, so tying that together in the form of a beautiful floral arrangement is a great way to highlight that theme, but also the color scheme. I added some pink flowers inside of a frosted glass container. It's small enough that it's the perfect size to fit on top of the back of a toilet. Now it's time to add all of those countertop accessories to the top of the vanity. So we are going to start off with our soap dispenser. Next to the soap dispenser, I'm going to be putting my soap dish. Now, I personally don't use bars of soap anymore. I haven't used them for a very long time. But what I do use are candles in the bathroom. I love adding candles. It just makes you feel so much more relaxed. Plus, candles have a scent, and so having some aromatherapy to go along with your relaxation in the bathroom is so great. Instead of putting a bar of soap on the soap holder, I'm going to repurpose it into a pretty scalloped tray for my candle. On the other side of the faucet, I'm going to put my coordinating toothbrush holder. Now, toothbrush holders are great because they can, of course, hold your toothbrushes, but there are so many other items that you can put in there. You could add some brushes, you could add makeup brushes, you could put your toothpaste, or you could even turn something like this into a container for a floral arrangement. If you wanted a small countertop floral arrangement, this container would work well for that. And then the last touch is a bath mat. I love using clean and crisp bath mats. I didn't want anything too vibrant in color or too busy in design. So this streamlined bath mat from Target is a great option. It also warms up the floor, it warms up the space, and it makes it feel cozy in this bathroom. All right, everything is finished. Everything's been painted, everything's been hung, everything is bright and refreshed. But before I show you the final reveal, let's take a look back and remember what our bathroom looked like before. It was very dark because of the dark shower curtain and the dark frame along the mirror. This room was not very cohesive. It had a chipped tub that needed to be repaired, and in general, it just needed to be refreshed. Well, here it is now. This is a small bathroom, but it definitely packs a design punch. We kept the majority of everything neutral. However, we did add the pops of color and pattern, which gives this space personality. But yet everything is still bright and fresh because we have white on the mirror, we have white on our shower curtain, which makes this space feel clean. I love the prints. That adds a much needed pop of color to this space. The accessories on the countertop are classic and beautiful. and I was able to transform this bathroom in a weekend. It only took me a couple days to do this, and it was so affordable. After adding up all the costs that went into this bathroom makeover, it was under $200. That is such a great deal considering we repaired things. We purchased a lot of brand new items that included all the accessories, the shower curtain liner, the rings, the towels, and the tub paint. So time-wise, this makeover was quick, and cost-wise, it was budget-friendly, which proves that you can live beautifully and you can do it on a budget. I hope you like this bathroom makeover as much as I do. I am simply in love with this space now. Well, if you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure that you're subscribed so I can share those with you. Thank you so much for watching.